Welcome back to 50 States,
50 Plates,
where we explore America one plate at a time. Each week we choose a different state. We find the most famous regional dish from that state and we cook it right here in our kitchen. Last week we had Arkansas, where we made chocolate gravy for our biscuits and we made possum pie. Don't worry, no possums were harmed in that. If you missed that episode, I will link it right here, and I always have the full playlist below. We are now on episode 17 and we chose the state Wyoming. Since last week we were in Arkansas, don't miss the end of this episode. Some of y'all sent in pictures. I will be sure to show those at the end of this episode. For this week's Wyoming, we've got Yellowstone Park. I bet a lot of y'all have a lot of great pictures from Wyoming. Be sure to send those to me. Just send them to mystate@mandyinthemaking.com. Today we are making something really fun and something we've never made before. We're making bison burgers, and lucky for me, I was able to find some bison here at a local grocery store at Publix. But I did have to order this from Amazon. It is huckleberry jam. It is not something we can get around here. It's not in any stores around here. This tiny little thing cost me over $9, but we're making some huckleberry mayo to go with our bison burgers. We're stoked about this, and Steven's making it all on the Blackstone. It's a good day. So before Steven gets started on our bison burgers, I'm gonna make our huckleberry mayo. It's really simple. It's 2 parts mayo to 1 part huckleberry jam. So I'm gonna do a couple of heaping tablespoons, really, of our Duke's mayo. It smells kind of like blueberries.
Taste it. What's it taste like?
All right, let's see. I like that. You want to taste it?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do.
Isn't that good?
That is good.
Right.
Wow.
I'm excited to have some mayo with that in it.
That's going to be good on that burger.
Yeah.
What?
In the Rocky Mountains, huckleberries are like gold, and you can't really find them outside of the Northwest. So that's why we went with huckleberry jam for our huckleberry mayo today. It would have been ideal to have huckleberries and make a reduction to do our mayo, but we're doing what we can. I'm excited to try those because I've never had that.
I'll be your huckleberry.
Now we need like a heaping tablespoon of that. Let me add just a little bit more. Okay, and we'll just stir that together and stick it in the fridge. Look at those little berries in there. You see that?
Yeah, I do see that.
It might need a little bit more. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's gonna look good on a burger. I kind of want to taste this.
Taste it. I'm gonna see a reaction.
That is delicious. Because you've got a little bit of the tang from the Duke's mayo.
Right.
And then the sweetness of the huckleberries. Yes. Oh, I'm excited. That's gonna be good on a burger. Okay, this is going in the fridge until we're ready for it. And then I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Steven and let him make our bison burgers. Bison is new to us. We just don't have that around here really. So I was very interested to see that bison is leaner than ground beef and it's slightly sweeter than ground beef. So we're stoked to give this a try.
I'm super excited about trying bison because I don't know if I've ever had a bison burger.
I'm pretty sure we
I
haven't.
don't think I've ever had bison.
No.
But one thing that concerns me is that right there. That's concerning. When
Especially
you're doing hamburgers.
when you're trying to do hamburgers on the grill.
So a couple of things that are working against us here is the fact that there's not a lot of fat content, which means that these things will get dried out if we're not careful. So we don't want to overcook these things. And we don't want to overmix them either.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling they're going to be crumbly.
Okay.
So to combat that,
Right.
there's a couple of things we're going to do. First thing is we're going to take 1 egg yolk and we're going to mix it into the meat.
Okay.
Along with just a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Just to give us a little something.
Yeah.
A little fat.
Right.
But not too much because we don't want to overdo it. We're just going to go easy, simple on the seasonings. Once we get them situated, we're going to use this handy dandy hamburger maker.
Yes, love that
patty
thing.
maker. And then we'll just be ready to go out to the Blackstone.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
All
go
right.
ahead and prep everything, get everything ready to go.
Okay.
All right, so 1 pound.
Actually,
not quite a pound.
Yeah, they're only 12-ounce packages. That's why I got 2.
Not quite a pound.
Cole is here today and he wants to try a bison burger, so I got 2 packs of the bison.
Yeah, and you can tell it's very,
Very lean.
very, very lean.
Yeah.
So we don't want to overmix these bad boys, but the yolk is going to help give it some moisture, but also work kind of like a binding.
Right.
So now this is the part that, oh, look at there.
You did good.
Look at that.
You did so good.
I'll be doggone. I can do something. All right, so we'll go ahead and, let me actually go ahead and mix this. I got ahead of myself here. That egg can just hang out there for a second. I'm just going to kind of
break that up.
Break it up a little bit here. Westover steak.
That's from Spice Titan.
That's
a good one.
Westover steak seasoning.
We'll use that.
Put that joker in there. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. All right. A little What's Your Sister sauce in there.
We love some of that.
A little bit of the olive oil. Now this is the sure enough stuff right here.
Right.
Palmetto Olive Oil Company. If you don't know,
you need to know.
You need to know.
Yeah.
Okay. We got infused olive oil, and the flavor is garlic.
Yes.
So we're gonna douse it in there a little bit. There we go. Now
add your egg.
Add your egg. Come on. Come on. Boom. All right, now the thing is we don't want to overmix this.
Okay.
So that's the thing. You just kind of want to combine.
So Wyoming is the home to the first national park. Yellowstone was created as a national park back in 1872. Also, the first national monument is the Devil's Tower, and it was established as a national monument by Teddy Roosevelt in 1906.
Man, that smells good.
Okay.
Already. All right, so let's...
you gonna patty them out?
Patty them out.
Okay, you can use that. Go ahead.
Can I use that?
Yeah, because that's all you're touching with it.
All right.
Do it to it.
Just making sure
He knows I'm the germ police.
I'm not going to violate too many germ laws. We don't want to do smash burgers with this because the fat content is just not high enough.
Not high enough, yeah.
I just don't feel comfortable doing that with these. But I love a smash burger now.
Hang on, let me get you a plate. Boom.
There's one. Oh yeah, it's definitely
held together well.
It's held together well, but you can tell that it's got a little what they call give in it. Y'all, I've been accused of being extra.
No, never.
So in keeping with my namesake, we are gonna caramelize some onions.
Okay.
But we're gonna do it in this right here. Because fat works.
You're a mess. All right, so he's chopping us up some onions. He's gonna caramelize those. Of course, we're gonna toast up some buns as well. And then we'll probably do these last because they have to be nursed so much. So we'll have everything ready and we'll do the bison burgers.
Y'all, I can't tell you right now how excited I am.
I'm pretty excited too, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
I mean, I'm so excited that there's a tear welling up in my eye.
That's from the onion.
Oh.
I love you though.
Okay. All right, y'all. Our onions
are stout. Whew.
Yeah. I can't wait. This is gonna be so dadgum good.
All right. You need to get your apron on and we need to head outside.
Steven's got his apron on.
Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Got to cue up the music. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Let's get on the Blackstone. Got to give it some gas. Oh yeah, let's get us a good bit of this tallow here. Put the onions into the fat. We are making some progress just a little bit at a time. This is the longest part of the cook right here.
Yeah.
It's getting these to get caramelized. You can see some of them are a little too thick. So the thinner you cut them, the faster they'll cook down. But y'all, it's gonna be good.
It is gonna be good. Even though Wyoming is the 10th largest state by land, it is the least populous. So there's less people there than there are cows. There's more cows in Wyoming than there are people. But even though we've got Rhode Island, which is teeny tiny compared to Wyoming, there's more people in Rhode Island than there is in all of Wyoming.
Tell you what, if you can get you a Blackstone, it is something else.
And ladies, if your husband loves to to grill and do all of that, get him a Blackstone. Has so much less cooking that you're gonna have to do, and he's gonna just be so excited to do it. It's been such a blessing for me too.
A little bit of tallow down.
What about our buns? Are you wanting to do those too?
Yes, gotta do the buns.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna watch these, y'all.
That ain't gonna take no time.
Gonna take but a second.
Yeah, I've got a plate over here for you.
Look, we're almost ready.
Those don't take long at all. Our buns are done.
It is
for
burger
the star
time,
of the show. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. Ooh, that thing wants to just tear up, I'm telling you. All right, we're probably gonna be 3 to 5 minutes per side, something like that. But we're definitely gonna watch it. Get a good sear, and then flip them. Check the temperature.
Yeah.
Make sure we're good to go.
They're looking good.
Oh yeah.
My mama, growing up, always loved to take us back to school shopping, clothes shopping at JCPenney. And the first JCPenney is from Wyoming. It was opened all the way back in 1902.
All right, let's put our cheese on. Let's get some of our caramelized onions here. Right there on top. Now, Huckleberry Mayo. Looking forward to this.
It looks so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something that color on my burger before.
Now, you want pickles on yours?
I don't.
No pickles.
Nope.
No, we'll go with pickleless. I'm ready, y'all.
I mean, the purple is just, I don't want to say it's off-putting, but it's just strange looking. So our trivia question this week, Wyoming has a very famous official state coin. It features a silhouette of a cowboy riding a bucking bronco. Do you know the name of that famous horse?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Juicy.
Good.
It's juicy, not dry at all.
Well,
we did the perfect timing on that. And it's cooked all the way through.
Awesome.
But that sweet and tart.
Yeah. The huckleberry jam. Yeah.
Yeah, that huckleberry jam. Really good flavor. Adds sort of a rich flavor to it.
Okay, good.
And the meat is kind of a mild flavor, you know, not super beefy, if you know, but adding that tallow definitely helped.
Yeah.
With good seasonings on that. That is delicious.
I'm so happy. So the answer to our trivia question, the name of that famous horse, Steamboat. He was a legendary rodeo horse who was said to be impossible to ride back from the early 1900s. So if you ever see the official state coin from Wyoming, you can tell someone you know the name of that horse. His name is Steamboat.
Get involved, baby.
He was trying to take another bite. I said, put that down and come film me. All right, here we go. The savory and the sweet. It just works. It's more mild than regular ground beef.
Right.
So I can see why you would want to add some things. But man,
and
that's
the caramelized
delicious.
onions with this is really good too.
Good call on that. This is delicious, and it doesn't taste like I was expecting it to taste.
Right.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
So I'm really impressed.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Wyoming. One more thing that I forgot to tell y'all. Wyoming was the first state to allow women to vote in 1869. And I think that was decades before the rest of the country caught up. So way to go, Wyoming. It's that time.
We have consulted the cookie jar oracle. Where are we going next? What do you think, sweetheart?
Michigan.
I'm going Florida.
Oh, okay. I have chosen it. We ready?
All right, let's go. Uh-oh.
You were close.
We are going to Alabama.
Every time I hear Alabama, I hear Forrest Gump say,
I know.
Greenbow, Alabama.
That's right.
All right, I'm excited about that. What do we think it's going to be for Alabama?
Elephants.
Stop.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I don't know. It's gonna be something fried, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but that's what I'm thinking. And I know a lot of people from Alabama said that they do chocolate gravy as well, that's popular there too.
Right. All right, Alabamans.
Yeah, you got to tell us.
You get down in those comments right now. Look, somebody is just typing away. I mean, fingers are going so fast.
All right, so next week we're going to see you in Alabama. Okay, I'm going to pick out our color for Wyoming. However, if you send in pictures from Arkansas. I almost said Arizona. You're gonna see those now. For the color for Wyoming, we decided to go with what that huckleberry mayo looked like, and it was kind of this orchid color. So I just think it's gonna brighten up this area over here. We're excited. Oh yeah, that looks like our huckleberry mayo. Okay. You know what? Every time I look at this map and I see that, I'm gonna think of huckleberry mayo. So that makes me smile. All right, so we're headed all the way back over to the deep south. We're going to Alabama. If you are enjoying, if you are enjoying this series, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That tells YouTube that you love it and that maybe it will help reach other people too, because I want everyone to see this series. It's so much fun. We love Wyoming. We are so happy that we've had bison burgers and huckleberries now. So cool. Next week, who knows what Alabama has for us. Bye, y'all.